Hello everyone, my name is Open Tiro. I'm an assistant director in geography and social environmental studies, but I'm also a GIS analyst. Um, in today's presentation, it's a presentation that is trying to trace about the future, but also about the past in terms of water resources development that is occurring in urban area of Lilongwe. Lilongwe is actually the most urbanizing city, and because of that, the demand for water is also increasing. So if you can see, Lilongwe has got two dams which are feeding the urban area of all the residential areas and industrial activities. They depend on this water which is coming from Lilongwe River. Recently, there's a new dam which has been constructed. It is actually not a new as such, but the kind of upgrading. They have upgraded the dam from how it used to look to in other words, the idea was to increase the storage of this dam. Now you can see that this is a construction site, and it is the project is finished or is accomplished. From Malingunde here, this dam, if you can look critically or clearly, you can see that it's just a reservoir that keeps water. I do not really think, I have been checking from all the sides, that this dam has got any pipeline which would take the water from this area, because that's the first dam. It's called Dam 1, and when you see, this is a bigger also dam, which is Dam 2, and this is a viewing site where some of you have ever been at this viewing site, where you normally go with your families um, at this place. It's a viewing site at dam 2. Now, when you see this dam 2 with all that water it harbors, you can also agree with me that there is no trace of any pipeline uh, at all. If at all, maybe we ask the water board, what you see here, this is not a pipeline, it's just a waterfall uh, where the water goes into uh, the river system of Lilongwe. Okay, so it goes up to here and connects with the Lilongwe River, um, which actually find its way from this side. So after that, that water, according to my understanding, it goes into this river system, you see, and that river system goes all the way. If I can fly with you, it goes all the way to Chiwenga, passing through Likoni. So, and let me put the previous images of at least 2003. Sorry, that is 2001. Yeah, but I don't really think it can come, but at least 2003. So you can see it is passing through. According to, um, I think the idea is that, according to the idea, then it was very good because this river was just passing in an area which was an agricultural land, not heavily polluted because of human activities, especially coming from settlements or economic activities passing through here, Chigulizano, and the river would find its way to Waterboard. So here we are up to here. I think this is the Waterboard area. Possibly the water is taken here from here, going to their plants. So this is the Waterboard office. Um, um, I don't know what, maybe this is a plant where they process the water. It's around this place. But now, if you can check all this that I'm trying to check through satellite images, I'm failing to trace one thing. So you can see that if you see this is in 2003. Now let me take you to 2021. You see, it appears there are some activities there, and if I am to check this one, so we can see that this might be a plant really, maybe where they are processing the water. Of course, I have not been there. I think one day I need to be there and check for myself. So now, if they take the water now from the river and start processing it, they have very good processing systems, all that for the water that we use. But our worry is for the near future, because now what is the main worry of this water? In 2003, you can see how bare the land is, how clear the land is, especially Likuni, because where this river passes, it passes around this Likuni area. You can see that in 2003, largely Likuni was a very clear land also, where we were not expecting any kind of development. So the river was passing through in an area where there were very few activities. But today, what is happening in Likuni, Chigurizano, this is what you have. Many houses coming in. There's this area uh, well, which is also actually being developed quickly. And when you see there's this Chisapo, other houses have found their way up to, this is what they call Ikoni Forest. Forest is also um, a suburban. You see that the townhouses, they have found their way into up to the river, very closer to the river. What it means that all the septic tanks and all that finds their way into this river system somehow. That's the main obvious thing, because we don't have sewer lines here. So if this house has got a septic tank, this one, the end result is that they find their way into into the into the sewer, into the water, into the water body, which gives the water body another duty of uh, processing that water. So that is a bit off. But what about debris and solid waste that can come because of rainy season? Up here, there is a very big activity happening at Chisapo. This is Chisapo going to what we call today Kacheri. Kacheri has grown very fast, and the water, actually polluted water, find their way sometimes through this stream from Kacheri, sometimes through this one, sometimes through this stream, up to it finds its way into this river, which connects at area 9 with the Lilongwe River before that water is taken up at this plant. But all that is happening, and we are actually here or to witness what is going to happen for in future. So particularly here, there are also some garages that are actually producing oils. We do not know how uh, um, the water board actually processes the water which has got a higher content of grease and oil. Just here, there is a link, there is a garage around Chisapo, and here you can see also some scraps, metal scraps, glasses, and all that, and all that finds their way into the main river system. A river can regulate what waste can go into its system, especially when the river has got vegetation. But in the scenario of Lilongwe River now, it's clear there is no vegetation that can do such a buffering, such a buffering um, uh, job. Now, what it means is that any metal, any anything finds its way through this bare land going into the river. So, if we are to check also this school around 2003, I think it was just being developed. All that can contribute to waste going to the river also. It was not there, but today it's there. There are so many hardwares here, and they sell different things. And when you go here uh, at Chisapo too, there are new shops and trucks which also have got, so these, you see, most of them are trucks, cars. They have what we call a rank here, and someone here has got um, let me take you to a current one, 2021. Maybe I should take you the modern one. Yeah, that's when we can see clearly. But what I'm trying to say is that all these cars, all these wastes, they find their way into the main river system of Lilongwe before it is actually taken up by water board. So if this area has changed in terms of development, just within a very short period of time, we have this kind of uh, scenario where you have so many houses. You can just see for yourself. And if you compare in 2023, you can see that houses 2003, uh, the houses were just fewer. They were there, but they were okay. There were some spaces here, but not today. No space, occupation. And now there is poor waste management in our town, and we see waste that can stay for days and days. Like even here, I can tell you that waste, they stay days and days at the sample without being collected. Where does it go? It goes into the river, and that river is the feeder of the whole urban area in terms of water. So that's the scenario that I wanted to explain, and this question needs to be answered in the sense that the dams that have been constructed at Maringunde, those dams, do we have any future plans relating to what water to that water that is very good, this one, these dams, as beautiful as they are, even when you go to Maringunde, you can appreciate the beauty and the water, fresh water. But one thing that is surprising is that this kind of development, which is so amazing in our town, is it able to give us the water that we want? If it does, what is the future scenario? Because construction is actually intensifying. Even in the upper catchment here, this area used to have very few houses at Maringunde, very few, but today you have a lot of activities. Because if you can check, there are fewer houses. You can see for yourself if you want to agree with me. So all this, despite that water board has got good technology for processing water, for screening, all that, but the solid wastes, the all the other waste still finds their way into our river system. Thank you very much.